The BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, have long been recognized as influential players in the global economy. These developing market giants made headlines recently with an unexpected move: the introduction of a new currency. Reforming global finance is high on their agenda, and in April, Russia was the first country to ratify an agreement to set up a $100 million foreign currency reserve pool. This pool, known as the Contingent Reserves Arrangement, is essentially a store of foreign currency any of the BRICS countries can dip into if they need to. Motivations for a new currency. The BRICS nations have decided to launch a new currency, and there are a few different reasons behind this decision. First and foremost, the action intends to lessen dependency on the United States dollar as the preeminent currency used for international reserves. Because of its dominant position in international commerce and financial dealings at the present time, the United States dollar leaves many economies vulnerable to shifts in the value of the dollar, as well as to the monetary policies of the Federal Reserve in the United States. In addition, the countries that make up BRICS are working to increase their economic and financial sovereignty by minimizing their vulnerability to fluctuations in currency exchange rates and other types of shocks from the outside world. They expect that by developing their own currency, they will be able to construct a monetary structure that is more secure and predictable, minimizing their reliance on variables from the outside. In addition, the introduction of a new currency is considered as a step towards the establishment of a global financial system that is more balanced and egalitarian. In light of the widespread belief that the existing financial system tilts in favor of developed economies to an excessive degree, the BRICS nations have come together to work toward the promotion of greater inclusion and representation in international financial organizations. Potential benefits and advantages. Facilitating trade and investment. A new currency specific to the BRICS nations could simplify and streamline trade and investment activities among member countries. By eliminating the need for currency conversions and reducing transaction costs, businesses within the BRICS bloc can engage in trade more efficiently. Enhanced financial stability. The introduction of a BRICS new currency has the potential to increase financial stability within the member nations. Currently, fluctuations in exchange rates and dependency on external currencies can pose challenges to economic stability. With a common currency, the BRICS nations can reduce exchange rate volatility, mitigate currency risks, and create a more predictable monetary environment for businesses and investors. Diversification of reserve holdings. The existence of a BRICS new currency would provide an alternative to existing reserve currencies, such as the US dollar, the euro, and the yen. This would allow member nations to diversify their foreign exchange reserves and reduce their exposure to the risks associated with a single dominant currency. Increased international influence. Introducing a new currency would elevate the international influence and standing of the BRICS nations. By presenting an alternative reserve currency, the BRICS countries can challenge the dominance of established economies and have a greater say in shaping global economic policies. Building trust and confidence. Establishing a new currency requires implementing robust monetary policies, effective regulatory frameworks, and transparent governance mechanisms. By demonstrating their commitment to responsible economic management and ensuring the soundness of the new currency, the BRICS nations can build trust and confidence among international investors, businesses, and financial institutions. Challenges and considerations. The introduction of a new currency by the BRICS nations comes with several significant challenges and considerations that need to be carefully addressed for its successful implementation and acceptance in the global financial system. Economic coordination. One of the primary challenges is achieving economic coordination among the BRICS nations. Each member country has its own economic priorities, monetary policies, and levels of economic development. Aligning these diverse interests and policies to create a unified currency framework will require extensive negotiations and compromises. Finding common ground on issues such as exchange rate regimes, monetary policy frameworks, and capital account convertibility will be crucial for establishing a strong foundation for the new currency. Credibility and stability. Building credibility and ensuring the stability of the new currency is paramount to its acceptance and success. The BRICS nations must demonstrate their commitment to responsible economic management, sound fiscal policies, and effective regulatory frameworks. This includes maintaining low inflation, stable economic growth, and robust financial systems. Implementing transparent governance mechanisms and establishing independent central banks will be essential to instilling confidence in the new currency among international investors, businesses, and financial institutions. Global acceptance and trust. Gaining global acceptance and trust for the new currency will be a significant challenge. The BRICS nations will need to work towards establishing the credibility and convertibility of the currency, ensuring that it is widely accepted and recognized in international markets. This will require promoting its use in international trade, investment, and financial transactions. Developing efficient clearing and settlement systems, creating liquid markets for the new currency, and establishing mechanisms for currency hedging and risk management will be crucial in this regard. Liquidity and accessibility. Ensuring sufficient liquidity and accessibility of the new currency is another challenge. For the currency to become a viable alternative to existing reserve currencies, it needs to be widely accessible and readily convertible. The BRICS nations will need to encourage its use in cross-border transactions, promote its adoption by international financial institutions, and develop deep and liquid foreign exchange markets for the new currency. Geopolitical implications. The introduction of a new currency by the BRICS nations may have geopolitical implications and could potentially disrupt existing global power dynamics. The response from other major economies, particularly those whose currencies currently dominate the global financial system, will be a critical factor. The BRICS nations will need to navigate potential resistance or pushback from established powers and address concerns regarding the stability and impact of the new currency on the global economic order. Managing geopolitical tensions and ensuring transparent and cooperative engagement with other countries and international financial institutions will be crucial to overcome potential challenges in this regard. Long-term sustainability. Finally, the long-term sustainability of the new currency will depend on the economic performance and growth trajectory of the BRICS nations themselves. Ensuring robust economic fundamentals, implementing effective structural reforms, and fostering innovation and productivity growth will be essential to maintaining the attractiveness and stability of the new currency. The introduction of a new currency by the BRICS nations has the potential to reshape the global financial landscape, reduce dependence on existing reserve currencies, and foster greater economic cooperation among member nations. The motivations behind this move, including reducing reliance on the US dollar, enhancing economic and financial sovereignty, and promoting a more inclusive global financial system, reflect the aspirations of the BRICS nations to assert themselves as major players in the international arena. Overall, the introduction of a new currency by the BRICS nations represents an ambitious endeavor with far-reaching implications. It will be crucial for the member nations to navigate these challenges effectively and demonstrate a commitment to responsible economic management to realize the full potential of the new currency and its impact on the global economy. What do you think about the impact of BRICS agenda? Let us know in the comments section down below. Here we come to the end of our video. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit on the notification bell. Till then, take care. Thanks for watching.